Ishubon and Guru in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to talk about the defensive masterclass and how exactly Arsenal are going to perform in this coming transfer window, which is going to start on Monday. And regarding that, first of all, congratulations to every single one of them who's actually listening to this and would want to tune into the today's live that we've got at 7:30 Indian Standard Time, 3 p.m. BST, and 4 p.m. Central African Time. So do tune in to the live where you can ask and have a great conversation with me. It's going to be, I think, probably a minimum of an hour. But I think I will take it as long as you guys will be, quite interactive with me. I would love it to have a lot of people actually coming in. I really don't mind answering all of your queries. So do tune in today evening when we have our next third live of the channel. And most importantly, there's a surprise for you. So do tune in and stay tuned. And not only that, today we're going to talk about something defensively, how exactly Arsenal can pull off the biggest transfer coup that they have ever in the past decade have done in signing a good amount of defenders in one single window itself. So without any further ado, the first news is in 2018, Arsenal and many fans of Arsenal rejected the opportunity to sign Jonny Evans. Today, he is on the 15-man shortlist of nominees for the FWA Footballer of the Year, and he's still the kind of defender Arsenal desperately need. But the problem is, Jordan Henderson has won that. The problem is, I personally felt, I think in these kind of situations, only an English player wins it. Because I think Kevin De Bruyne did so well. Sadio Mane was superb this season. What was wrong? Why did Jordan Henderson? Now everyone will try to say that it's all about the emotions. He was a very important key member in that Liverpool midfield. I agree with it, but I don't think so. He was that instrumental enough. Now you guys would say, no, he won a Champions League. He was instrumental in that. He won the Premier League. He was really good throughout the whole season. I personally believe this is all about an individual platform. I mean, this award is awarded to an individual for individual brilliance, and to which I don't think so Jordan Henderson beats Kevin De Bruyne at all. So it would be really wrong to say, no, it's not just that being an Arsenal fan I should have said Aubameyang. No, to be fair enough, I don't think so Jordan Henderson should win this at all. But moving on, William Saliba has said that I want to do what Raphael Varane has done, the best French defender, continue to go to the next level, play for the French national team, and win all titles possible. That is also why I am disappointed to be not playing this final. I can understand what Saliba is going through, but that's the life. I think if Saint-Etienne can't take care, probably come to terms with Arsenal about a lot of situations, a lot of fitness issues that Arsenal actually had regarding their player. So I think that's a bigger problem for Saliba can play a final probably next season. Let's see if we can get a domestic cup final probably, or if we can actually win the FA Cup, we could actually go and win the Community Shield. So probably William Saliba could be a part of that. Who knows? Well, Bukayo Saka with a little chilly necklace after his nickname given to him by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So you can understand why I actually told you guys why he's called that, why Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He actually revealed in one of my previous videos. You can actually go and check it out. And most importantly, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has given him the title of Little Chilly. I don't think so there is anyone else who, since Bukayo Saka is little and he is quick as a chili. Lovely. Yeah, that did not make any sense, but still. Moving on. The renewal process for Joelson Fernandes continues without white smoke in sight, and Record understands that the player's agent Kia Joorabchian will arrive in Lisbon at the beginning of next week to continue contract talks. So let me tell you guys, today's evening's video, you are going to have a blast because I'm going to reveal what is the reality of Thomas Partey and what is the reality, how exactly things will turn out with Thomas Partey to Arsenal, what is happening right now with Thomas Partey, and more importantly, we're going to talk about Joelson Fernandes. Is it going to happen? Is it happening? Is it on the works? Well, you'll come to know, and that's why I'm telling you, you got to tune into the live. You have some exciting news. I've got exquisite news for everyone who tunes in, and you guys will be stoked to be receiving that. Well, moving on. Mikel Arteta on facing and struggling against a deep block defensive side how they face against Aston Villa. He says, I have experienced that for 4 years at Manchester City, working out the best ways to break that down. It is one of the challenges we are facing and one of the areas where we have to improve for sure. Also, Arteta says, I also have a really good understanding with Edu. We have been working together very closely to put together a plan that we are convinced can be successful. But more top of that, the 2020-2021 Premier League season will get underway on September the 12th. That was the date that everyone was talking about. It was in the cards, but how things will turn out, The final match round of the campaign will take place on 23rd of May, and the Premier League will continue to consult with FA and EFL regarding the scheduling of all domestic competitions such as FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and most importantly the Community Shield as well. So we'll come to know about it. So finally, it's quite exquisite and exciting to see that I think these players would have somewhere around 3 weeks probably as rest. So let's see how this will turn out for them. Well, moving on. Mikel Arteta was asked whether Ozil was the answer to Arsenal's creative issues. He says, I know what Mesut brings. You only have to check his stats and look at what he's able to do in those tight areas without any space. That is all I can say. Well, Mikel Arteta, on adding creativity to the window, he says that is one of the areas we can improve, but also how important those players are will depend on the way we are going to attack, because some different teams do it differently. More on it, keep watching the video. But first, I'm going to give you a very sad news for you guys. As it was dreaded, Shkodran Mustafi with his right hamstring problem will miss the remaining matches of the season, including the FA Cup final game. Bernd Leno now participating in outside running and ball drills, aiming to be back in full training next week. So that is one great news to see Bernd Leno back. But the question is, do we want Bernd Leno to play in the final? I really don't think so. But Callum Chambers, same problem. Left knee, the latest update is it progressed to the next stage of his recovery and is now running and integrating outside with light ball work. Will continue to work hard throughout the new close season period with the aim of being back to full training as soon as possible this calendar year. Pablo Mari is the latest update, now off crutches after surgery and moving freely without aid, has returned home to Spain for a short period where he continues to receive specialist attention and extensive therapy. Will return to UK later in July to resume his rehabilitation at our training centre throughout the new close season with the aim of returning to full training in September. Gabriel Martinelli, the latest update on Gabi, is currently recovering in a knee brace after his operation which took place during the last week of June. Surgery was successful with the consultants and the Arsenal medical team were very encouraged with Gabi's current progress at this stage of his recovery. Will continue his recovery throughout, and it looks like he has the aim of returning to full training by the end of the calendar year. So let's see how things will turn out with Gabi as well. But let's talk about Mikel Arteta on using 3 at the back. He says in order to build, you need to win, and we had to find a way to give a little bit more stability and be more unpredictable with what we wanted to do. We found a different formation that I believed could suit us, and it did in terms of results. If we go into the market and we have to do things to decide which ones to do and how quickly we can do them, we are completely ready for that. And I also have a really good understanding with Edu. And talking about Emil Smith-Rowe, Arteta says, I have followed him during his spell on loan. He's someone who can be pretty impressive. I'm pleased by what I've seen from him. He needed that exposure, and he looks more mature now. He will be in a much better place when he comes back in pre-season. And talking about Arsenal, he says, we will be more difficult to control if we are able to master 2 or 3 different formations without driving the players crazy, always with the same principles, but being able to change the system to attack and defend in different ways. Well, talking about it, according to Charles Watts, Malang Sarr is someone Arsenal are looking at, and he's available on a free transfer, which for Arsenal would be very, very appealing. So it's pretty much clear Malang Sarr is a damn target for Arsenal. He is a strong target for Arsenal, but can Arsenal do it? Let's see. Marc Roca is on the verge of signing with AC Milan. His agent is already in Italy, so you can see Marc Roca leaving RCD Espanyol since they're relegated and would be joining the Serie A giants, ex-giants. Marc Roca would definitely go for them. Well, talking about it, let's talk about it. Marca have said that Real Madrid have actually planned to raise 35 million euros from Dani Ceballos sell. 35 million euros for Dani Ceballos. Oh my god. We were talking about 20 to 22 million pounds according to certain reports, probably during the last week itself. But right now, Marca, I personally don't believe whatever Marca actually come out with something. But to be fair enough, I think I would really like to, think that this is not the reality of it. It's pretty much clear that Arsenal would definitely finish the loan deal for next season, which is related to Dani Ceballos, which is pretty much clear. According to me, Dani Ceballos is expected to remain at Arsenal on loan for next season, but a permanent deal is not likely at the moment. That is also according to Charles Watts, but I believe that it's going to be another loan deal for sure. Well, William Saliba says, I have always had football in me. Now that I have achieved my dream of becoming a footballer, I want to do what Rafael Varane has done. This is I've already mentioned. And talking about more situations, Arteta says Liverpool do it in a different way without using the pockets, and they are still very effective. You see the assists created by their fullbacks compared to the number 10s that Man City have. For example, it's an equal number but a completely different style. And talking about the characteristic traits of new signings, he says, how is he going to react in difficult moments? Is he a leader? player? Is he someone who's going to push his teammates? Is he hungry for himself? Does he have collective ambitions? Is he someone who can be stable and consistent in the long run? And these are the whole things. And Arteta says, look at the players that we had bought in the past at the club in those positions. You go back to Cazorla, to Rosicky, to Arshavin when he played there, to Ramsey when he played there, to Mkhitaryan when he came in. Even Wilshere used to play in those pockets all the time. So it's pretty much clear that, Arteta wants someone to break that deadlock. The problem lies in how deep the situation is when we go out in attack, and how players actually of the opposition sit back and try to defend everything. So probably Mikel Arteta is planning to break that. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So sit back, relax, and enjoy all the news that comes on this platform. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe, and do not miss tonight's live stream. You will definitely have a blast, and I have really important announcement to come, which will come through if you guys watch my live stream. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.